another film review. I am still in Salem, but today we're reviewing Bone Lake. Now, this film is very interesting. In the previous film I reviewed, I talked about couples going into the middle of nowhere or they encounter another couple. But it's a reoccurring thing, and I promise it's not done on purpose, but this film so happens to have another couple that encounters another couple and that they're behaving a little bit peculiar and weird. And what I like about this film is I think it's more of a commentary as it talks about trust, it talks about infidelity, it talks about the dynamic within a relationship and communication. Communication can't be stressed enough because even when I was used to be like, I want to say a counselor for youth, I used to always tell them, or rather they would come to me and they'll tell me like, hey, I'm having issues with so-and-so. Hey, this is going on. Hey, I want to do this. I want to do that. And they're not doing anything that I'm asking them to do. I'm like, hey, have you ever tried talking to them? And then they're like, no, I haven't, but da, 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 da. Like, no, communicate with whoever you're having those frustration with. Be very vocal and give them an opportunity to act accordingly, to defend themselves and whatnot, you know. But a person, 9 times out of 10, they can't tell what they're doing wrong. Or like people assume like they're going to behave a certain way. And the same way that people are with their partners. In this film, what I like about it, it explores that avenue, right? It is one that doesn't have as much grotesque, you know. There is some nudity in the film. I think it could have done without it. But seeing as the film plays on infidelity and trust and all those other key things, I think it's also needed in that context. But it is a stellar film. It keeps me going. It keeps me on edge a little bit because I'm in anticipation of what's going to happen next and the way that they play on each other as far as like the manipulation that's used within this film. But then also, do you know your partner as much as you think you do? Which I think is very interesting, especially if you're in a relationship. I highly recommend you see this film. Maybe by yourself, because it does promote discussion. You know what? Might as well march towards your party because all great films should promote some type of discussion afterwards. Any cons I will say about the film? I guess the ending. The ending was, it did feel like a little bit much to be denied, and it felt like it did up the ante. But I do feel like it was like the right resolution. But once you see the film, you understand better what I'm meaning. But without further ado, have you had the chance to see Bone Lake? What are your thoughts? Leave a comment down below. Do you like the film? Did you not like the film? And as always, jarritos on me. Ciao.